Hello and good morning. Right, so I'm off to the gym. Well, I'm not going to be using the gym again until next summer. Right, so I don't go to the gym. I go to the pool and sauna. So I am off to the pool and sauna, but not necessarily in that order. I'm going to use a sauna first. Right, so 2 reasons why I'm going. One, because I'm doing this party and there are some people that I need to speak to, because the promotion is going to be important, because the ones I speak to will be inviting their friends and I need the numbers. So I need to invite 300 people. Actually, no, I don't want to invite 300. Let's say 250, because I want people to have space to move. So I don't want them packed in like sardines. So I need to go and speak to the people who are definitely coming, so that they can start promoting it to their friends who would be interested in what I do. So this party is going to be music throughout the ages, beginning with the 50s right through to the present day, but just good music, just classics. And already secured my DJ. So now, literally, I've got 7 weeks. I've got 7 weeks to before the party, so it's going to be on the 10th of November. 7 weeks isn't a long time, so I'm striking while the iron is hot, as they say. And I know there are some people there who I perhaps won't see in the week, so today's the best day to talk to them. So I'm going to do that. And as well, I'm working on my hair and my skin. So I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. I think rain is forecasted for tomorrow. Plus I've got a couple of things that I need to do elsewhere. So I'm going now to do the hard session in the pool. So just in case I don't get a chance to go tomorrow. So that's that. Right, so what do I want to talk about now? Again, I'm going to come back to God. It's just very interesting communicating with people who, because I'm looking after my sister, or rather I'm minding her. And when I say minding, I mean from the perspective of keeping the social worker at bay, keeping social services at bay, keeping the doctors at bay, keeping the hospital at bay, because she doesn't want these things in her life. And as well, making sure that she keeps a roof over her head, because that's where she's comfortable. So it's literally, I'm sort of like making things, or rather I'm there to enable her to have the things that she wants to happen, and to prevent the things that she doesn't want to happen. That's what I'm there for. So I'm not quite sure why people always assume, and I say always, because every time I open my mouth and I mention in the same conversation gym, training, looking after my sister, people assume that the one has something to do with the other, that I go to the gym to get respite, or it's good for my mental health. And I'm tired of telling people that I've had an exercise habit from I was 15. I've been exercising. My sister in Canada brought home a cassette, a Keep Fit cassette by Arlene Phillips. And it was called the Keep in Shape System, KISS, Keep in Shape System. And we used to do that in the kitchen when she was 17 and I was 15. So a long history of it. And, it's just literally a lifestyle. Yes, so when we had lockdown, I wasn't able to exercise, but not because of lockdown, because I was working round the clock. And, because my sister got sick during lockdown. Lockdown was March, I believe on my birthday, 23rd. And she got sick in April. So, you can imagine trying to juggle everything. I didn't have time to exercise. I went literally 2.5 years without exercising. And I gave myself last year, was it last year? Yeah, it would have been the beginning of last year, till January 2023. No, January 2022. I gave myself 1 year to get back in shape. But because I had so much work, that wasn't something that was practical, because I barely had time to, between sewing, looking after my sister, doing everything basically, cooking, cleaning, you name it, I was doing everything. So I didn't have time. So exercising for 5 minutes isn't going to cut it. So I got myself a personal trainer. The other night I was looking at a couple of articles and I saw one about what's her name, Jennifer Aniston. And it was the Daily Mail, and they're saying how fantastic she looks for her age. And among the comments, one person said, I bet she has a personal trainer. So what? I'm not a celebrity. I've got a personal trainer. I train with him twice a week. Right? So it's interesting. I haven't heard anybody of late telling me I'm lucky. Right? Because normally it's like, it's genetics, it's because you don't have children, it's this, it's that. But because I post videos and things of, on my way to training, sometimes of the exercises that we're going to do for that day, people can actually see that I'm actively working on my fitness. And I say fitness because people confuse going to the gym with trying to look good. You are going to look good if you know what you're doing, if you go to the gym. Right? That's going to be the outcome. If you know, and obviously if you're eating sensibly as well, you're going to get results. So, nothing at all to do with luck. And this is where the God part comes in. Because I was saying to someone in the early hours of this morning, they're in another part of the world, we were having an exchange on Facebook Messenger, and I don't remember what was said, but my response was that I've got God over a barrel, and people would say, blasphemy, blasphemy. The thing is, if you have a relationship with God, it's not one-sided. You have the right to express how you feel about things. And so I will, I'll say to him, for example, well, I get up, I go to the gym, I do what I have to do, so you need to do your part, right? So literally, I point out certain things and he honors them. I know that, I'm going to the gym now, in case I can't make it tomorrow. I couldn't turn around and say, it's not my fault I couldn't get to the gym because I had things to do. There are 7 days in the week. Pick 1, 2, or 3 of them, or even 4. Right, so, and it takes me less than 17 minutes to walk to get there. Right, so there is no reason at all for me to sort of like make excuses as to why I can't get to the gym in this case. Yes, so, alright, so basically the conversation of late is always something to do with mental health. And it's only at the point when I start talking about God that I realize the gap between me and people who believe that going to the gym is about mental health. The gym, exercise rather, has never ever been about mental health for me. It's always been about fitness. That is all it is. And I use the sauna for my hair and skin. So, I mean, I want to sort of come back to that at some point. I don't know in what format, whether in the written word or in a video or something. But sometimes, just because you're going through something and the other person is going through something, it doesn't mean that you're experiencing it the same. So, for example, the only time looking after my sister is a problem is when she's not cooperating. When I say not cooperating, I mean when she's sort of like using stalling tactics, or like the other day when I was going to the rehearsal studio, I came back to sort out her lunch and she was taking forever to eat the grapes. So I realized, hang on a minute, she's trying to delay me or prevent me going back or something. So it's just things like that will make me slightly mad. But if everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, no problems, zero problems, no stress, no nothing, as long as everything is under control. So I cannot see what this exercise, going to the gym, needs to have anything to do with mental health. Right, so I've arrived. I will wish you all a very good Sunday. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.